Speaking of grabby the hose, oh boy. Lovely, eh? All right, what is going on? We have got a good one today. We got two big pumps, one on this side of the building, one on the other side of the building. Each pump's got about 100 feet of hose off, and we are pumping 500 cubic meters for a suspended slab. And both of these pumps are gonna be working. This mix is just jacked full of chemical, so it's sticky as heck, so she's pushing pretty hard. We're fortunate enough to be able to get this front outrigger right on this 4-foot deep beam here, so just a little square pad is good, sufficient. And then we got the Dyka smorgasbord on the back here. See, look at this stuff. It's like honey, just full of chemical. Lots of jagged aggregate. It kind of really balls up when you squeeze it in your hand. Definitely tougher pumping for sure. It's all chipped rock. I know you guys out on the East Coast are laughing at me right now. The guys that are doing like 1-inch granite blast rock or 1.5-inch stone. They're laughing. But for us, this is about as harsh of a small rock mix at least as we ever see out here. So all this sand fill on site. All I can say is I sure hope somebody threw at least a half a bucket under the back of the hopper under the rest too. That's all I can say. It's right in front of you. Here we are up on the roof, pour area, ground zero. And I believe what this becomes is a shipping storage center for trucks. So they can drive 18-wheelers up on here, which explains why the slabs are so thick and heavily reinforced. Lots of line up. 56 over on the other end. We'll go check in on him afterwards. See how this stuff looks coming out of the hose. I know. You know what it is? It's sticky. Yeah. Going in the hopper, it's like a few hundred, comes out like that. There's so much rock. It's not.
Gotta be more than a 200 there. At least come 200 here.
You feel how warm it is too? It's hot too. Lots of fun. Beautiful. Oh, I missed that. It's a money shot there. There we go, Jose action.
Thankfully it's not that sticky.
Woo! How's that song go? How's it go, Jeff? Oh, we know how it goes. I won't even try. And then we have our 56 meter over on the north side of the pour here. A little less line, hence pumping a little bit harder. Yeah, so the total in here for the day between the two pumps is 500 cubic meters. It's a large amount of square footage. This has got to be, shoot, I'm thinking 25,000 square feet, maybe 30,000, something like that. And then there's a bunch more pours to do here still, the upper portions of the decks and all kinds of stuff. Fun, fun, fun. Oh, it's going to be happy days for this placing crew once we're out of the line. We're just pouring through the whip hose. But we got a ways to go before we're there yet. And on the other side, I don't think there ever is a point where they're using just a whip hose. So this would actually be, looking at this, would be a really good pour to try out line dragons. Nobody up here has them, but man, this, I'm looking at this thinking this would be the perfect pour for a pair of line dragons. Guys that use them, what do you think? With this kind of spacing on the rebar, would the line dragons be effective, or would that propose some issues? Like I said, I've never used them, never been around them being used, so it's all quite foreign to me. Would love to try them though. The best thing for this is to have a rubber tire, an old tire to put under the tip elbow. We did not have one today, so we improvised with a pallet and a piece of foam, which promptly got kicked to the side. So yeah, rubber tires for this are perfect. You can just feel this stuff is not super happy in the hose. It's doing the grabby thing. You feel it shaking when you put your foot on it. Probably one more pass across, one more bay, and then we get rid of the hose. And every hose that comes off here is going to help, that's for sure. Speaking of grabby in the hose, oh boy. Lovely, eh? Any idea you want to break it here and lift it up?
Yeah.
Right in the hose. It's still in there. We come back down and bang it out of it.
It's free. Give it a shot?
Yeah, I bet you're wrong. No, don't give it a shot. Bring it down. Don't do that. No. Hey, James, bring it down. Don't give it a shot. It's still in the hose. See what comes out. Just lift it up for a second, let it drain out. Oh. Big dry slug, lovely. Lovely. Okay. So this end of the hose that was coming off the reducer has a soft spot right around there. So we flipped it in for end. Normally it wouldn't be an issue, but this mix is so borderline. You just feel it just grabbing every stroke. Yeah. Yeah, as soon as you wind it up with this stuff, it just dries it right out. What are you at now? What's your pressure?
66, 69, 70.
They're like what, 55 meters an hour?
Yeah.
No, I wouldn't go any faster. Tough mix. Good example why small rock doesn't always mean super pumpable. We pump a ton of 3/4 inch aggregate mixes through the same line, no problemo. But this stuff is, it is grabby. Yep, rough stuff. Now, you've probably seen these Samaro hose eggs on my channel before, but just in case you haven't, I'll do a little demo on how we open them here. You just take a nail, just like that, and they clamshell right over the clamp, and they roll around it. So the guys pull the hose back, it just rolls over everything. Super handy. They're composite material, but we've been running them for about, 3 years now, and they've held up great. So, see if we get some action of a hose pull here. Well, they're more lifting than rolling, but you get the idea. You can roll them if you so choose. Yeah, so that's kind of the gist of it up here. A little bit of a battle. Steel pipe, yes, 5-inch steel pipe will be great. Our issue we had today was lack of manpower for pulling hose around. I think line dragons would be the answer for sure. But yeah, it kind of is what it is. So anyhow, we'll go down the other side. We'll check out on the 56, see how it's doing down below.
Yeah.
Yeah, 56 meter is working as well. And this one will run a little higher pressure because of the 10-inch material cylinders. That extra bit of reduction from material cylinder down to discharge hose does make a noticeable difference in the pumping pressure. She has to work a little harder to do the same thing when you're pushing through line. Getting her done though. So I think what I'm gonna do, I might try and grab the drone here. It's a perfect job. Fly the drone up over top, you get a pretty good perspective of it. So that's probably coming up next.
So high I'm hypnotized. What's up is down, what's left is right. Chasing stars and holding you. Can't see the end, but we'll see it through. Times don't fly too high. Be sure to keep the ground in sight. Fly forever if you keep it tight. Love the world but keep the sky on your mind.
What a horrible sight that is. That right there. Yuck. Where's my 2-inch hose? Blech. This is cool. We've got one of our friendly competitors across the street with a 31 meter Putz. I think he's just washing out right now. What a cool machine that is. 31 5-section Putz. The king of indoor warehouse slabs. 31 meter swing guys might have something to say about that. I still think it's the king. Who would have thunk that the side, there was all line work would be done well before the side, which is a good bit of boom work. A couple more loads in here and they're done. And they've probably got another 6 or 7 over there. Sorry, so the hose that we flipped around that had the soft spot, it wore through?
Yeah.
Which, did it blow through the soft end we flipped around?
Yes.
It did. Okay, so my
reducer side.
Yeah, my suspicion. Oh, on the other side.
Yeah.
Because the soft spot we flipped to the hose side, so it blew on the other side.
Yeah.
Man, where's it at?
Then there is something that came through. I think a pin or something. I'm not able to get one of the hoses. I'm not able to get out that thing. It's shaking inside.
No.
I'm not able to get it out.
Okay, let's have a look. See it? Oh yeah, lovely, lovely. And that's not even like.
And here.
It's not even an old hose. This is pretty new, man. Ay, 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 it's tough to get. They don't make them like they used to. They really don't. Which is why we have changed and now we're charging $3 a foot for hoses used. It's like a $1,500 Canadian hose. Gone. Son of a gun. I don't know what everybody else does in the market, but yeah, we've changed. We're now charging per lineal foot of line off the boom, as well as over 150 feet off a line pump. These hoses are just way too expensive. Can no longer afford to come out here and string out 100 feet of rubber hose and include it in the hourly charge. We were stupid for doing it that way for years. And that was kind of the way our market was, but we're not doing it anymore. Yeah, it sucks. Always something. That's kind of crappy. We've actually got a long ways to go here. We currently have no trucks. Oh, there's one coming around the corner. Midday, traffic is horrendous today, so I don't put that on the ready mix company. It's just that's the nature of the city lately here. It's tough to get good supply. Logistically, it is extremely challenging. So there we go, we got one. Quite the mountain behind the hopper there. I think the boys had to back the pump up a few times as we caught plugs throughout the day. Spilled her over onto the ground. It is what it is. Sent James home, said I'm taking over the big stick or what? Is that what happened? Big boom guy. If you're gonna run a big boom, you gotta flare your lats out more. You know what that means?
What?
You gotta flare your lats out.
What does that mean?
Like you gotta stand like a big shot. You run the big pump, right?
Not like
There, that's the pose. Big boom, big shot, right? Kind of a big deal.
Landon is even skinnier than me.
Yes, he is. He's skinnier than most. Hey, real men run line pumps. Real men run line pumps, and they run 2-inch hose. Just keep that in mind.
You know that job, right, Richmond?
Yeah, I know. I heard. Big day. Oh,
At least 30 plus plugs.
oh gosh. Well, don't say that. My buddy from Texas is coming next in 2 weeks. He's gonna hang out for a few days. You know the guy you said was outdoor. No, what'd you call him? Outdoors guy? No, what'd you call? You had a name for him. Muddy Feet. You had a name for him. What'd you call him? Country guy. He's a country guy. Country guy is coming. We're gonna show him how to pump through 2-inch hose. That's the plan, anyhow. Show him how to or how not to. That's better than pulling hose. What a concept. A metal crane arm, and you pump the cement through the tubes attached to the crane arm, and it just falls from the sky. I think we're onto something here. Anyhow, that's about it for me up here today. Let's go down below. I'm going to share some exciting news. Very exciting news. You're not going to want to miss this one. It's kind of a big thing, so we'll check back in down below. Ground zero, back at the pump. And why we're back at the pump? Because this pump is for sale. I'm gonna post a video up very shortly, just going over the pump, talking about it a little bit, going through it a bit. It is for sale. 2008 58Z Putzmeister on a 2008 Mack MRU chassis. Available immediately. It had its NDT boom inspection, structural inspection done just 2 weeks ago. The motor vehicle inspection was done at the end of April, so that's very recent as well. Needs nothing aside from maybe you want to get the air conditioning fixed. We just prefer to crack the windows, but yeah, that's the only thing that comes to mind off the top of my head that needs possibly immediate tending to if you live in Texas or Florida or somewhere like that. But anyhow, yeah, it's going to be up for sale on a few of the used broker sites, usedconcretepumps.com, Being There, Pump That, and Global Concrete Pumpers. So reach out to any one of them. I'm not partial to anyone in particular. We would prefer to deal through a broker. It can be a bit of a PIA for us to deal with exporting, assuming somebody from the US is probably going to want to buy it. So we don't mind going through a broker and paying them a little bit to do what they're good at. And we'll stick to doing what we're good at, which is pumping concrete. So anyhow, there she is. She's been in tons of my videos. You can look back and see countless pours of this thing, and I think the performance speaks for itself. So anyhow, you know it goes. Until next time, keep on pumping. Over and out.